In a small village, nestled in the shadow of a mighty castle, there lived a humble blacksmith named Aedric. Aedric was known for his skilled hands, forging swords and horseshoes with care and precision. His heart, however, was as heavy as the anvil he worked on, for he had little to show for his years of toil. Despite his hard work, Aedric had saved only a few coins, and his small home was plain, without the comforts many others enjoyed. One day, as Aedric hammered away in his forge, a traveler arrived at his door. The traveler was an old man, cloaked in a robe of deep blue, his eyes gleaming with wisdom. He asked Aedric for a simple favor, to repair a small, worn-out horseshoe. Aedric, always generous, agreed without hesitation. As he worked, the old man watched him closely. When the job was done, the traveler handed Aedric a gold coin, far more than the job was worth. "Master blacksmith," the old man said, "I see in you a man of great talent, yet your life does not reflect the wealth that your skills could bring. Do you know why?" Aedric shook his head, puzzled. The old man continued, "It is not just skill that brings prosperity, but wisdom. You give much, but you must learn to give wisely." Intrigued, Aedric listened as the old man shared a story. Once, the old man began, there was a king who wished to fill his treasury. He taxed his people heavily, yet the coffers remained empty, for the people grew poorer and had less to give. Then, one day, an advisor came to the king and said, "Majesty, if you wish to fill your treasury, you must not take all at once. Instead, take little by little and let the people grow in their wealth. As they prosper, so will you." The king heeded this advice and reduced the taxes, allowing his people to thrive. Over time, the kingdom flourished and the treasury filled, not with the sweat and tears of the people, but with the fruits of their prosperity. The old man paused, letting the lesson sink in. "Aedric, your heart is kind, but you must be wise. Save a portion of what you earn and do not spend it all at once. Invest in your tools, in your knowledge, and in the future. Just as the king filled his treasury, so too can you fill your life with abundance." With that, the old man turned and left, leaving Aedric to ponder his words. From that day on, Aedric changed his ways. He saved a portion of his earnings, investing in better tools and learning new skills. He offered his services wisely, charging fairly but not undervaluing his work. Over time, his business flourished, and he became known not just for his craftsmanship but for his wisdom. Years passed, and Aedric's small home became a prosperous workshop filled with apprentices and fine tools. His heart, once heavy with worry, was now light with the joy of a life well lived. And he remembered the old man's words, passing them on to others in need of guidance. The lesson, simple yet profound, was this: in life and in finance, it is not enough to work hard. One must also work wisely, save diligently, and invest in the future. Only then can true prosperity be achieved.